And it's the Pacers to start out. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Wembanyama. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's James. And it's Mutombo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's SGA. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Uncovered. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Chamberlain. Leonard outside. Now Durant. Clock at 6. Screen by O'Neal. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up to the Chicago Bulls. Pass to James. Paul George pulls it in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with Indiana's head coach. Well, no surprise. We started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. EA, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's SGA. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Shoots over George. James can't get it to go. Durant, pass to George. Back to Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Durant's shot is off.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Ooh, it's stolen away. SGA against George. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. James outside. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Durant, pass to George. Here's Chamberlain. Check by James. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Durant's got 5 points.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he lobs it up to the rim. Now Antetokounmpo to the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game now. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
1:07 left in the opening quarter. George finds Durant. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. James has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Back to George. And here's O'Neal. SGA covering. Kicks it to George. Indiana again missing. James goes in. And oh, he just just slams it over Paul George.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And here's George. Leonard for three. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Wembanyama out there with LeBron James. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mutombo in at the center position. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Durant. The three is up. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
On the wing, Durant. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Chicago leading. James finds SGA. Now Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Timeout.
Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 4. Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Durant. Good work defensively by James. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Inside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now the Pacers with it. To the paint. Chamberlain passes to Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. SGA passes to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to James. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Indiana with a rebound. George with it. No points yet. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And this game is tied up now. James against George. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to James with the fadeaway. Gilgeous-Alexander controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Yeah, he came flying in right there. Gilgeous-Alexander on cleanup duty.
James passes to SGA. From deep. James can't get that one to fall. James has gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Durant, pass to George. Fires from the wing. Here's Chamberlain, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Chamberlain's gotten his first points in this one.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
There's the block. They recover it. Antetokounmpo finds James. From deep. James can't get that one to fall.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Leonard. Yet to see a basket. Right side Durant. Over on Antetokounmpo. Durant's shot is off. 34 seconds left in the half. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Indiana. Chamberlain's got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard for 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
16.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant, he's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Paul George. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That puts him in the lead. Durant's got 15.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Chicago trailing here. Now Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, SGA. Shot clock at 6. Corner shot. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard outside. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
And the basket by Mutombo.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Durant. Here's Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now. SGA surveying the D. Fires from deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. James against Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard from outside the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Now Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. SGA's got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 2-point game. Oh, there's the alley. Outside, SGA. SGA using that size.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now Leonard. Antetokounmpo covering. Leonard outside. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. James, no good on the free throw. Pacers trail by 6. Outside Durant. It's blocked.
Boy, the shot-blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
First one falls for him.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Both free throws good for Wembanyama.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pacers trail by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Leonard to end the run. Leonard beyond the line.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama comes up empty down low. Indiana on offense. George passes to Durant. Clock at 6. The 3. The shot off that time. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Bulls. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. James is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mutombo in at the 5. Chicago leading by 5. And here's James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Shot from the wing. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's George. Here's Chamberlain. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. And there's the lob. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Takes a 3. Goes back up. Chamberlain, no good. And SGA has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And that one drops.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And here's Indiana now. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's George. James with a steal. SGA against Leonard. Here's SGA. Blocked!
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
SGA passes to James. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. James has got 5 points in the quarter. Pacers trail by 15. George with it. Here's Durant. Here's Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Leonard. And again, another missed shot.
It's obvious they're becoming